Hey, it's Lori Ballen out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to display homes on your real estate agent website. Today, I'm going to show you how to do the showcase widget, how to do a carousel, and how to do a slideshow. Each of these creating a very different effect for your design elements when you're displaying your properties. Today, I am using my WordPress website and my IDX solution, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit if that's something that you want to explore. If you're already using IDX Broker, great, just keep following along. I'm going to show you how to create these 3 widgets, okay? So the first one is the one you're actually looking at now, and this is called a showcase. A showcase allows you to display a grid of homes on your website. These can be 2-column, 3-column, 4-column, 5-column. What happens is when you start customizing it, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second, the boxes will get smaller. So it just depends on what you want your display to look like. I wanted these large, gorgeous looking big boxes, so I did 2-column. On a mobile device, they're all going to shrink down to a single column anyway, but on a desktop, you'll really see the difference, okay? So this is what a showcase looks like. I like that house. All right, so let's go over here to IDX, to the IDX. Now let me just segue for 1 second, because as soon as I start showing you the IDX, you may start clicking through to find out about IDX. There are a couple of choices that I'm going to give you in a couple minutes on how to get this IDX and how to save the sign up fee as well. So there's links in this video below, but I'm also going to explain where to get those after I show you how to make the widgets. So we're going to go over here to add a widget, select the type of widget, and our first one we're going to do is a showcase. Properties to feature. All right, you can feature a polygon map if you want to make one. You can do sold and pending properties if you have the right account. You can do supplemental listings that you manually entered, or we can just go right here to custom search, and we're going to use the entire MLS, and then we're going to break it down by filters. So for me, when I go to create a showcase, I do showcase, custom search, and then I'm going to do an advanced search. Showcase, custom search, advanced search. Now what's going to happen is the fields from my MLS that have been integrated with IDX Broker are going to open here so that I can customize what I want my search to look like. Okay. So let's just say I'm over here on my agent website. I've got this Summerlin website. Okay. And I want to create some sort of a special list of homes on here. It might look something like this. Let's say I'm going to do residential properties only, and I'm going to do single family homes, and I want them to only be active. I'm not going to do sold on here right now. Okay. And then what kind of features do I want to point out? I want these to be Summerlin homes that do what? Maybe I'm going to do, you're going to have to look and see which ones match yours. I've already done Summerlin homes with a pool. Summerlin homes with golf course frontage could be a good one. Let's see if I've done golf homes yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I will do this. I'm going to do gosummerlin.com golf. This is how I search Google to see if it's indexed a page on my website. Okay, I don't think I've done golf yet. I have golf neighborhoods, but I don't just have a page for golf frontage property. So I like that one. All right, so this is how I start coming up with the ideas of what pages to create as I look through these MLS fields and say, okay, Summerlin homes with a solar heated pool. Do I want to create a page for that? Maybe if I think people are searching it. lake frontage, no rear neighbors, RV parking, Summerlin homes with RV parking. Now, if I want to know if anybody is searching for those terms, I'll go over to Google and I'll type something in like Summerlin RV and I'll hit enter, put a little space after that, and it starts telling you what people are typing in. Summerlin RV storage, Summerlin home RV. Yeah, so you know, it doesn't even really look like people are searching Summerlin homes with RV parking. Summerlin 3-car garage, homes for sale with a 3-car garage. That might be one, right? Summerlin, let me see if there's anything that says golf. Whoops. So I would do home, Summerlin golf homes. There we go. Summerlin golf course homes for sale. Summerlin golf course communities. So golf is definitely something people are searching for, right? So let's go with the golf. That's a good one. All right. So now I'm going to go over here back to my IDX and I'm going to choose, where did we see golf? Golf course frontage. Now, if I want to see if there's any homes that are actually fitting that field, because inventory is so low right now, I'm going to click view results in a new window and let's see if it's actually pulling anything up. Oh, 46 results. Yes. I like this one. Oh, very nice. So my MLS field matched up with the IDX broker field, and there are 46 properties that have golf course frontage. At least that's what was entered in the MLS. We know how that is, right? Okay, so, yep, perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish creating this widget. So if that's all I need to do, I don't need to add anything else to it. Maybe over here, I'm going to refine it and say only show properties that have an image. That is something I usually do because I don't like it when something is showing up without an image, but I do have a placeholder there that says image coming soon or something like that that also grabs attention. But I'm going to go with has image. And then down at the bottom, we're going to save this. Okay, so scroll down. The widget name, so this, you're the only one that sees this, so I'm going to put Summerlin golf course frontage. Now, how do I want to sort this? Newest listings first, oldest listings first, least expensive to most, most to least, based on bedrooms, square foot, or bathrooms. I'm going to go with newest listings first. And now, how many columns do I want to be in there? Keep in mind, when we were looking over here, these are 2 columns. See how big and bold those boxes are? Remember that when you add a 3rd column, they'll get smaller, and a 4th, they'll get smaller. So let's go ahead and add another column so you can see what I mean. So we're going to say 3 columns, and then how many listings you actually want to show up on that page. You can choose to only show 3 listings, and then they have to click a button to get to more so that it encourages more page views, or you can put a bunch on the page so that it helps a little bit more with the SEO on that page. That's a whole nother conversation, but helps those properties get indexed just a bit. But let's do 3 columns. Let's just let them all post since there's 46 of them. Do you want the widget to open in a new window? So when they click on that, do you want it to open a new page? Or do you want them to leave the page they're on and go to the next page? That's a personal preference. And then display view all, I always put yes, and then click build widget. Now what you're going to get is this little piece of JavaScript code, okay? So just copy that code. Now go over and create a page. So we're going to create a new page. This is my WordPress website. I'm going to click new, and I'm going to create am I using pages or posts on this one? Let's just go to new page. Yeah. Okay. And then in a minute, I'm going to tell you where you can get a WordPress website as well. So here is my new page. So up here, I would type in Summerlin golf frontage or Summerlin golf course homes. And I could put with frontage or not, or maybe in this intro right here, I'll put enjoy browsing this list of Summerlin golf course homes, each with golf frontage, something like that. Okay, now I'm using WordPress Gutenberg. Gutenberg gives us these content blocks. If you're familiar at all with page builders, you might have seen this before. We're able to create these little content blocks very easily. So I'm going to click Add Block, and I'm actually going to grab the HTML block that allows me to paste the code. I'm going to click right there, preview. There you go. So let me preview this bigger so you can see what that looks like with the 3 columns. That's how easy. See how easy that was? It's very easy to create these pages. Okay, so there's what 3 columns look like versus the big boxes. Okay, so I made a choice on this website that I want to feature 2 columns. I want them to be big and larger and more luxurious looking. And you can see here with every column, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay. There are some pages that I will do that on, especially like the super cheap homes, like fixer uppers and things like that. And I really want to show like this nice, big, meaty page of properties. Then I'm going to do more in something like that, and I'll let them get really small. But when I'm doing regular residential real estate and I really want to feature, you can see the difference. Look at this. This is a $5 million home, but it's so tiny, and it you know, when you make them smaller, this one looks so, it looks luxurious to me to have these great big boxes like that. Okay. All right. So that's how you create a showcase. Now I'm going to show you how to create a slideshow and a carousel. But before I do that, let me just explain to you that there's a couple of options. If you need WordPress and IDX, my brothers, Jeff and Paul Helvin, over at ballenbrands.com. It's a marketing company I originally founded. They now own and operate. I just talk about them and send them leads. They create all of these designs. Okay. So they create real estate agent websites, small business websites, food blogs, travel blogs, all of that. And they help integrate the IDX. So your first step, if you know you don't want to build it yourself, is to talk to Jeff and Paul. They can do your content, your Facebook ads, your marketing, your home value calculators, all the things. So just call Jeff and Paul and say, hey, I saw Lori's video and this is what I'm looking for. Okay. That's one option. Another option is to click the link below where you see WP Engine. You go to WP Engine, you set up your monthly hosting, $20 or $30, whatever that is. And then when you follow the process of putting your credit card, it will actually give you your WordPress platform right there. Then you need to pick a theme and follow it step by step. Now, I have several videos. I have the Agent Press Pro theme, I have the Essence Pro theme, and I have the Winning Agent Pro theme. I think there's one more, and I have videos on how to set those up step by step. So if you want to do that yourself, you can do that. Then what you would do is using the link below where you see IDX Broker, click there and you're going to sign up for IDX Broker. Now with my link, you save the $99 setup fee, and then my brothers, Jeff and Paul, become kind of like your on-call support, which doesn't mean they work on your website for free. But if you have a question or you have challenges, you have any problems with your IDX Broker, they become your go-to in that relationship. Okay. Now there's a form you have to fill out. You have to get your broker to sign it. The division has to approve it before you get your IDX. So there's several steps in there. Check out this video. I think I have a step-by-step guide on setting that up below. If not, comment on the YouTube video and I'll get it for you. Okay. So those are your options, as far a couple options for you to get set up with something like this. Let me know if you have questions on that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up, I'm going to show you how to create a slideshow. So over here, we're going to go to Add Widget, create another widget, select Type of Widget, Showcase, Properties to Feature, Custom Search, choose a search, advanced. So the only thing that changed for us setting up this top part is that first one right there, showcase. Okay. So now let's do the same thing. Let's choose a golf course frontage property. So I'm going to do residential, and then down here, must have an image. And I am going to choose golf frontage again. Oh, look at that, golf course view. That's different. Okay, so you got to get to know what all the different fields mean, right? Where was our golf frontage at? Was it here? There it is. Lot description, golf frontage. This will be different based on your MLS, okay? All right, now go down to the bottom, and I'm going to create the widget name is golf frontage slideshow. And I'm going to sort this by most expensive so that I can display the fanciest one. And I'm only going to do one column and one property. You can do more properties and have them rotate if you want to, but just for the sake of this, I'm going to keep it easy. Open widget links in a new window. Yes, display view all results. I'm going to say no on that one because of the way it shows up. Build widget. Grab the code. Go back over to the page you're building. Right here. Nope. Here. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Click the plus sign. I'm going to add the HTML block, and I'm going to paste that. Click preview, and now you'll be able to see what a slideshow looks like. Look at that. How gorgeous. Is there only one picture? Let me hit preview to see. That would be a shame. I can't imagine. Let's see. $16,900,000. And if I click view details, it will open the page. Oh, there's the rest. 46 pictures. Very nice. And this is all IDX Broker here. And then they can click through and view the different pictures. You can also force registration right here on the photo gallery. Wow, that's gorgeous. If you want to, so that they would have to register to see the photos. That's an IDX Broker option in your registration settings. I just want to see all those pictures. My goodness, it's gorgeous. Okay, so that's what a slideshow is. All right, and then the last one I want to show you today is the carousel. So if we go over here to IDX widget, create another widget. We're going to go to carousel, properties to feature, custom search, advanced search, and we'll do the same thing. We'll just scroll down here, and we're going to do lot description, golf frontage. Okay. And then I'm going to save this as golf frontage carousel or something like that. Okay. We're going to sort this one by newest, build widget, copy the code. And then I'll put this one down here so you can see it underneath. HTML, paste, preview. So now what you get is a carousel slider, and they can slide through. The only drawback with this one is every now and then I get an off-sized image and it jogs it there a little bit. But Jeff and Paul can customize this. They can customize these colors on the outside. There's so much that you can do to customize this carousel as well. And with the WordPress Gutenberg editor, this is a drag and drop. So I can actually click it. And if I want to move it to a different position, I can just drop that wherever I want to drop it. So if every page I want to have a little carousel on the top, I want to have a slideshow, and then I want to have a grid of homes, I can do that however I want to display those. So those are the top 3 ways to display homes on your website. I'm Lori Ballen in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you so much for joining me today.